Well, you know, we have a big treat for you today. We're at the Oregon Coast Aquarium, and I'm here with Bob Llewellyn, who's the head gardener here. And one of the things that I was not aware of until today was that this is pretty much all landscaped with natives, and that came from a theory of when this place opened. What was that?
Right. The idea when the aquarium was built was to showcase native animals of the Oregon coast in the ocean, and then native plants of the Oregon coast on the ground. So this Oregon Coast Aquarium grounds are all landscaped with native plants, basically native to Oregon. Yes.
And it was really about just, you know, seeing the whole way that the environment travels. So starting in the coastal range, what comes down all the way out. And you have a little creek here. Tell me about this that kind of replicates that.
Right. One of the themes for the aquarium is to follow a raindrop from the coast range down the mountain, down the creeks, into the estuaries, into the ocean. And so we have a creek over here which flows under the bridge through the log jam and out into the estuary.
Basically
so
replicating
the coastal streams, which run right into the ocean, most
Nice.
of them here.
Well, now there's a lot of plants, and it can be overwhelming with natives because there's so many. But this is a great place to see how mature native plants will look. So let's talk about a few of them. Now, there's certainly this tree that I had not heard of before. Tell me the name of it again.
Well, right above us, it's called Cascara, William. It's called Cascara, and it was considered what's the word? Sacred tree to the native people here because it is a very strong laxative.
Yeah,
and if you cook a hot dog on it, or stir your hot chocolate with it, so, unless you want to, you should.
Yeah, unless you want. So if you're a big fan of camping, figure out which this tree is because there might be some problems involved in that you don't want to go with.
It's right above us, but. It's called Cascara, and it's a small, medium-sized tree, not too big. It has beautiful foliage in the spring. When the leaves come out, they look like avocado leaves to me.
Yeah, it almost looks tropical.
Yep, and they have blue-black berries, which the birds eat, and then they turn yellow in the fall. They're a very nice, medium-sized.
The birds or the berries? So now also I see all kinds of ferns, certainly salal, which does splendidly on the coast.
Right, which we have right behind us.
Yep.
In fact, here's some salal berries right here.
Beautiful.
Salal and evergreen huckleberry is right behind us here as well.
Yeah. Well, now,
bracken, fern, all native greenery.
Not
here.
a lot of flowering color, but that's something that we're going to talk about because you also have some areas that show some specific, really nice blooming native flowers.
A lot of the native flowers bloom earlier in the spring. Woodland lilies like trilliums and Solomon seal and that sort of thing. I can't think of the others right now, but then
Clarkia is blooming now.
Clarkia is blooming out back right now. Red monkey flower we have here. We have lilies here early in the year. So yeah, the woods aren't always the most colorful place, but
unless you love green.
Unless you love green.
Because then they are. Well, you know, it really is amazing to me because a lot of times you don't see natives when you go to a nursery. You'll see them small in gallons 4-inch. So if you do want to put natives into your yard, I really suggest that you take an hour's drive down here to the Oregon Coast Aquarium. Walk around. You don't even have to pay if you just want to walk at the courtyard, but you should pay because there's great, wonderful, all kinds of displays in there and all kinds of great things. The tunnel of, what do you call that tunnel? It scares me, but I'm going.
The passages of the deep.
So you get to really be an all-inclusive day. Pick out the best natives you want. You can go back, go to your independent garden centers and pick those up. Bob, always a pleasure. Thanks so much for the work you're doing here. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.